Hello everyone, welcome to Mission UPSC, and I am here to discuss with you all the art and culture part of Assam, and my today's topic is Ojapali art form. So I have given a brief introduction of this topic in my previous video, but today I'll be discussing it in detail. So let's get started. So first of all, we need to know about various divisions of Assamese musical form. So Assamese musical form is divided into three types, and these are classical form, folk form and modern form. And classical form includes Ojapali and Borgit, while folk form includes religious and devotional songs, songs of ceremonies and festivals, songs of love and yearning, lullabies, nursery rhymes, ballads and other narrative songs. So classical form is based on rag and tal, and the rag is the fabric of a melodic structure and tal maintains the time cycle. And folk form is the traditional songs of a particular culture, and these songs have been passed on from generation to generation in a spoken form. And modern songs are very recent, and it started only in the 19th century. So today we'll be knowing about Ojapali art form. So let's get to know about it in detail. So Ojapali art form is raga based, and that is why it is included under classical form. So the Ojapali art form is an ancient musical art of Assam, and it is consist of song, drama and dance. And here the Oja is the lead artist who perform the art form with the help of some Pali, means the team of performers, right? And the term Oja has derived from the Sanskrit word Upadhyaya and Pali from Palita. So the Palis follow their Ojas and they play cymbal, but Oja doesn't play cymbal. And the group is consist of the Oja, the Daina or Dina Pali and the Pali. So Palis are of two types, and they are Daina Pali or Dina Pali and general or assisting Pali. So Daina means right. So that is why Daina Palis are considered as the right hand of the Oja. So Ojapali art form is divided into two types, and these are epic based Ojapali, means based on epics, and non-epic based Ojapali means based on the snake goddess Manasa, and that is why this form is also known as Manasa Sangeet. Some of the examples of epic based Ojapali are Vyahara Gan, Ramayana Ojapali, Bhaura or Bhauriya Ojapali, Durgavari Ojapali, Satriya Ojapali, Pancholi or Gayana Vayana or Duladi Ojapali. So this Vyahara Ojapali is based on Vyasa Sangeet, means the music form which mainly includes the recitation of the Mahabharata, the Ramayana and the other Puranas composed by the great sage Vyasadeva. So the term Vyasa is pronounced as Vyaha or Vyah in Assamese language. So those who acquires proficiency in the art form of Vyasa Sangeeta is referred to as Vyahara Ojapali. So this form of Ojapali is predominated by Gita and Nritya. So I have already told that the Ojapali art form is the combination of dance, drama and song. But here in Vyahara Ojapali, this song and dance part, this Gita and Nritya aspects are predominant. Ramayana Ojapali is also called as Ramayana Sangeeta or Ramayana Ojapali because they only recite and sing the songs from the great epic Ramayana, and they only refer to Assamese version of the Ramayana compiled by Madhav Kandali, Ananta Kandali et al. So Bhauriya or Bhaura Ojapali, and this form focuses on Hashya Rasa, means in the Naitya Shastra there is mention of 9 rasas, and these are together called as Navarasa, such as Shringara, Hashya, Karuna, Rudra, Veera, Bhayanaka, Vibhatsa, Adbhuta and Shanta. And these are based on various emotional states or bhav. So Hashyarasa is one of them, and Hashyarasa means humor, sentiment. And in this Bhauriya Ojapali, the costumes, the dialogues and the acting of the performers actually gives a feel of Hashyarasa. So this rasa makes it different from other Ojapali form. So this form of Ojapali narrates the stories of Ramayana specifically and represent characters like Hanuman, Ravan, etc. And Durgavari Ojapali is another form of Ojapali, and this Ojapali art form actually narrates and sings the songs from the Giti Ramayana of Durgavar Kayastha. So Durgavar Kayastha from Kamrup district, he compiled a book and this book is consists of lyrical songs and forming a whole of Ramayana and based on various ragas such as Balwar, Barari, Ahir, etc. So this form is very common in Kamrup and Dorong district. Satriya Ojapali is peculiar in the sense that it is only confined to different satras. Means this Satriya Ojapali is similar to Vyahara Ojapali, but the difference is that this form is only performed in satras, different satras of Assam. And here Dinapali or Dinapali has no role to play. So these are some of the specialities of Satriya Ojapali. And then Pancholi Ojapali comes, and Pancholi or Gaina Baina or Duladi Ojapali. So this form is only confined to Auniyati and Dakshinpat Satras of Majuli district, and this form is only performed during special occasions like Ekadasi, Shankranti, Bihu, etc. And in this form, we can see uniform movement of feet. I mean 5 different uniform movement of feet, and this is one of the important characteristics of Pancholi Ojapali. And the theme here is the stories of SMS version of Bhagavat Purana, and that is Bhagavata, as Bhagavata compiled by our great saint Sankardeva. Then non-epic based Ojapali, I have already told that non-epic based Ojapali is based on the snake goddess Manasa. That is why these are called as Manasa Sangeet. So some of the examples are Suknani Ojapali or Rongo Ojapali, Bishahari Gan or Mare Pujar Gan, Padma Purana or Gan, Tukuria Ojapali, etc. So Suknani form of Ojapali sings the songs of goddess Manasa from Padma Purana composed by Sukavi Narayan Dev. So the word Suknani is derived from the initial letters of each word of the sentence Sukavi Narayan Dev Nigadati, and this form is very common in Dorong district of Assam. Vishari and Mare Pujar Gan, and in this form the Oja is called as Gital or Pathak and Palis are called as Juri. And this form is a common form in Hualkusi area of Kamrup district. Vishari Ojapali is performed in household rituals like marriage, funeral, rice feeding ceremony, etc. Padma Purana Gan is mainly confined to, the theme of this is the serpent goddess Padmavati. Serpent means the goddess associated with the snake theme. So it is most common form of Ojapali found in Gwalpara district of Assam, and in this form the boys dress themselves up in the form of girls. So a particular type of flute is played in this type of Ojapali, and this flute is called as Mukhabashi. Then Tukuria Ojapali is a particular type of Ojapali, especially found among the Patirabhas of South Kamrup and Boko area, and it is performed during Tukuria Puja. So Tukuria Puja is a special type of puja observed among the Patirabhas, and the tradition was introduced by an old man named Tukuria Bura, and that is why this form is called as Tukuria Ojapali. And one of the unique features of this form is that it is performed in sitting position, means other types of Ojapalis are performed in standing position while this form is performed in sitting position. So in earlier days, the males, they actually used to perform the Ojapali art form, but women were not associated at that time. But nowadays, women are also associated with Ojapali art form, and this peculiar form of Ojapali is known as Api or Ligiri Ojapali. So Api in Kamrupi language or in Kamrup district, Api means girls, and in Dorong district or Dorongya language, Ligiri means girls or women. So that is why this form is known as Api or Ligiri Ojapali, and obviously it is dominated by the women folk. So other than costumes of the performers, everything is similar to the other types of Ojapali. So they perform themes of Mahabharata and Ramayana. So dress and ornaments. So the color of the performer's dress is always white, and Oja wears dhoti and white full sleeves shirt, and both Ojas and Palis, they wear headgear or pagori. But here some regional variations can be seen, like in some places only Oja they wear pagori, while in some other places all the performers they wear pagori. A vest belt called Tongali, Gamkharo or Mutikharo and Nepur etc. are used by the Ojas. So this Gamkharo, Mutikharo, Nepur etc. are some of the traditional SMS ornaments. The performers use garland of tulsi or flowers while performing Ojapali, and in case of Api Ojapali, the dress is traditional Assamese Mekhela Chadar along with Assamese ornaments. So this is the end of my video, and if you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel Mission APSC, and thank you so much for watching this video with patience. Thank you so much.